You want a sweet little country song? We don't do quiet. We don't test it, you don't be known. We don't do quiet. We don't do quiet. We don't do small boots. Hit hard, make the whole bar fall. Little bit sweet, little bit reckless. You can't hang, you can't handle Texas.
Hitting. How is it going out there tonight? It is Boots, Stars, Guitars, the hit list, and the is it truth, dare, or two lies? And what is it, Miss Kristen Rochelle here on the show tonight? How are you doing?
I am doing good. A little bit rushed today. I think it was a little bit of a hectic day for everybody.
That is very true. I love it. So hashtag hectic.
Yes.
Beautiful show tonight, but hashtag hectic tonight on the show. Everybody drop me a comment. Let me know how you're doing. Ironically, in this business, the hectic word, performing under those conditions, when you can do that, I say that's when success. It's like, okay, we can pull this off no matter what's going on. So we're glad to see you out there. It's Boots, Stars, Guitars. You are on the hit list where music meets mission, as well as when we say the hit list, it might mean something to you and it might mean something different to us. So last night we had our executive in, Mr. Leroy Rowans, who is out there tonight watching. Hey, how are y'all doing? Y'all better hit the screen and do something or I'm just going to get rid of you. So I love every one of you. We are a live show, everyone. We are a broadcast. We are on TV, radio. Kristen, what else?
TV, radio, podcast. We're everywhere. We're
we are
everywhere
actually
right
live
now.
streaming too, guys.
Yeah.
We are an actual live streaming show. So we are coming to you not by ourselves. Let's go, Big G. I see it. Let's go. I see Biggie Paws. They're all going, what about these names? Like, who are these names, right, Kristen Rochelle? If you're ever out there and you're wondering like how the media system is going, how the music world is happening right now, there's so much movement in the digital world. And so guess what? We're moving and we're going with it and we're going to stay in front of it and on top of it. So when it comes to the musicians tonight, Boots, Stars, Guitars, we have a big heart for our indie artists. And in order to get in front of there, Kristen Rochelle, OG when it comes to radio, she knows what she's doing. I've been in radio. We understand both sides. So we have dedicated tonight for our indie artists. Now, that doesn't mean they will not get certain questions or we don't get to have more fun than we normally would. So this is what we consider we are connecting to each other back into the community. And we want to say thank you to all of you. The website is up now. You can either just go to tracytwostep.com, bootstarsguitars.com, or just bsgonair.com. Because that is a mouthful, Kristen.
Yeah, that is a mouthful. BSGonair.com.
Yes.
.com. There we go.
BSGonair.com. I think it should just be BSG, but that was a big debate between everyone. So we'll keep it as is. So Miss Kristen Rochelle, we have on tonight 100-meter scream. That is not a plural on that scream. It is 100, the number. So 100-meter scream. I'm doing this on purpose because in radio and in podcasting, sometimes people are spelling 100. And I don't want you to actually physically spell with letters. So it is a number, 100, and then meter scream is the band on tonight. This band has gone above and beyond when it comes to SergeantTwoStepFoundation.org. Again, that is SGT2StepFoundation.org. They have played for Henry Turner Jr. there in Louisiana and in his different festivals. Kristen's very, very familiar with Mr. Henry Turner. Shout out to you. As well as the conferences that we all get pulled to say, hey, how about speaking on this panel? This band, I mean, I can't say enough, but if you haven't seen them play, oh my goodness, like
this is new to me. This is the first time I'm going to be able to hear them, so I'm excited.
Well, I'm glad that you're here. So it is a beautiful night here with BSG, Boots Stars Guitars. It's glaring at us up there. I don't know if you noticed that. So everybody go check out Boots Stars Guitars that you can find, and Tracy Two Step if we're live streaming right here. We love you, TikTok shop. We love you. We love you, Henry Turner Jr. 99.9, we love you, and One Star Radio out of Texas. So One Star Radio, Miss Cray out there, I call her Cray Cray, but it's K Ray. Love you so much. And then 99.9 KERB. You can download that app for the radio station. Let's get into the show. Kristen Rochelle, any questions on 99.9, the radio stations that we want to give them?
Well, they are Texas stations. Is that correct?
They are. Well, one is global. So
One's
one
global?
of them is global, but they have a huge following that comes. So in Houston, they've won best radio station back to back for multiple years. So they have been beating, even, dare I say it right now, I'm not. I was going to say something. I was like, no, I'll just smile. There's all kinds of stations out there that we love, but terrestrial is different nowadays. Let's just say that.
Yeah.
So what they've done at 99.9 is incredibly smart, actually. So I love that they have gone the route where it's the app. It's very easy to download, and that way you can get your music, whatever it is that you listen to or you prefer, a variety of different information in there, and it's global. Now, oh my goodness, K-Ray. I don't know if you've heard that name. A lot of people in Texas know who she is. Now, that is definitely when we do our indie Texas, or someone out of Nashville, or someone that's looking for that, hey, how do I get into Texas? I can't get on the radio. That is that station, One Star Radio. So we are grateful to have both of them because we can cover every topic, as well as, of course, HTJ TV, a full channel dedicated.
Henry Turner Jr.
It is. He is. I think it's 25 or more different television stations. He's been in the industry a very long time, which is now dedicated to our show, as well as, if you're an artist out there, heads up, you want to listen to this part. You have a music video and you want to get it featured. We can get your music video out there as well. So think of MTV meets the Jazz Fest. Put it all together because it's all genres of music, and it meets the industry's most intellectual yet street smart team. That is what we have. So we have combined all of those modalities. So I think that we found what I call home.
I think so too. I went down to Baton Rouge and got to see Henry Turner's, operation, how he does everything. And I was so impressed. He has some of the best musicians there with him in Baton Rouge. And it was such a treat to watch those guys.
Most definitely. I see our radio stations here tuning in too. Several of you. I do see you. Thank you so much. Miss Maliva. It is Maliva the Diva. Hello, ladies. Hello, babe. We love you too. Let's see. Look. Ron Fontenot. You need to go back and find his episode. I love that message. I love it. If you need photos, you need to know Ron Fontenot. We need to do a commercial ad for you, Mr. Ron. And I'm glad you're watching. I'm not as glittery tonight as you might be, but a little bit. KERB is in Houston, but they are global. She's definitely saying she's grateful. Loves it. Love Henry Turner Jr. We got a lot of y'all are very active tonight. I love this. I hope you're going to ask the band questions. I hope that you are going to just keep tuning in and sharing it. I want you to share this with your mother, your brother, your sister, your cat, your dog, your neighbors.
Your goldfish, your ferret.
Your goldfish. Yeah, there you go. Your bird. Horses. That's a thing. That's a big thing here where I'm at, where you're at. So I think I'd like to just go ahead and get into the show. And I want to remind you that we are live streaming over here on Tracy Two Step. So please, I love it when you do not just stare and you actually get involved. Let's get involved. Drop some comments, touch that screen, do what you're supposed to do on your dailies, and let's go. Here we are. We do love Henry Turner Jr. Thank you so much for that. We love you, Maliva. Get to feeling better. KERB again, 99.9. And adding to the show tonight on Boots, Stars, Guitars is 100 Meter Scream, the 3. How are you doing?
Good. How you doing, Tracy?
We're doing your show. How are you?
We're excited to be back on.
We love that you're on because I was with a different media company prior, so we have not had you on actually on any of the stations right now that we're talking about. And so not only that, I want everyone to understand that when you have a new release or you have anything like the stations we have now, the areas that we're going into, I've got you pulled in a lot of areas right now that you're probably like, I don't even want to know until we're done, and then I'll explain it to you.
We just go with the flow. We're here to just entertain, have fun with you guys, and
love it. Well, why don't you introduce yourselves? I know that Kristen does not know who you are, and neither does the audience. So you've got an audience of multiple areas that I'm paying attention to.
All right. Well, as you guys well know, we're 100 Meter Scream. We're from Miami, Florida. And my name's Ralph Miguel. I'm the guitarist and lead singer, or rhythm guitarist. To my right, introduce yourself.
I'm James Kelly, drummer. For the band.
Yeah. And to our
Drummer.
left.
Stronger, James.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Louder, more powerful, with energy. Let me say it again.
Yes. Do
Good.
your alter ego, the
Okay.
flame.
I'm James Kelly. I'm the drummer for 100 Meter Scream.
That was pretty good.
All right. Yeah. He'll work on it for you, Tracy. Go
I'm
ahead.
teasing you.
Yeah, we know.
There you go. I got your bongos for you. Let's go ahead. Who else is by you?
Okay. And to our left, or my left, which is your right. Go ahead.
Bassist extraordinaire, man of mystery, intrigue, person of potential, holding potential warrants, maybe locally / globally, but bassist mainly for the band, Sean Fraser.
There's a reason why he ended up from Seattle down here.
Seattle. I'm not
Oh.
But that's a whole other story. He was meant to be down here.
I was thrown by a
Okay.
Sasquatch.
We'll have to discuss that in some other show. We only have 120 minutes.
I'm already smiling so much my cheeks hurt. So
Listen, with 100 Meter Scream, there's 1,000 rabbit holes that go down with this band. Trust me. So I mean,
don't talk about the Sasquatch.
that's a whole other story. But we're literally, and this is for real. We're in South Beach, right here at our lovely manager's abode, and right a few blocks just north of us
is the Bermuda Triangle.
Is that tip of the Bermuda Triangle? It
Now,
touches right here.
here
That's
is what I do know.
That's
I
why
do know to talk to you and say, hey, man, how's it going, Ralph? How's it going, guys? I love you. 100 Meter Scream, the band. This is Kristen Michelle. I am Tracy Two Step on Boots, Stars, Guitars. And you're here about music, not the Bermuda Triangle.
I'm leaving.
That just means I know you so well that
Yeah.
I'm going to say, I love that kind of a discussion. But right now, let's get into your music.
Keep
I
us
don't
in
know
our
if you
lane,
caught-
Tracy. Keep us in our lane.
Did
That's what
you
you're doing.
catch the episode? So last night, we happened to find someone that is down the street from you, down the street from your manager. And I was like, you've got to be kidding me. Wow. They are paying attention right now. And I was like, there is one band that you have got to meet. And they're actually on tonight. And it is 100 Meter Scream. This is the band, everybody. So if you're following me in anything we're doing, this is the band I want you to check out. Not only do I have to say thank you, but it's like you don't even have to ask these guys. They are just ready, willing, and they just go. Before I've even turned around to go, hold on, let me give you the details. These guys are just organized. easy to work with and fun, and they bring it. When they get on a stage, it's electrifying. I mean, I really do love seeing them, like not just their music on the radio with us, but live. Oh my goodness, what a show. So, Kristen, we have to get them booked here in Texas. I don't know about Oklahoma. You know more about Oklahoma. So,
Maybe Tulsa. Tulsa's got a wider, music scene up there, a better one. Here in Southwest Oklahoma, we kind of depend on Texas for music.
oh, you do? Okay.
Yeah, we
That's
do.
good to know. Beautiful to know. Okay. Yeah, I know exactly all about that. But yes, we do want to get them here. Look, we've got Mr. Sparkman. Danny Jones, thank you for joining us tonight. We love Danny Jones. You should check out that episode. Beautiful episode. Wow. I know that 100 Meter Screen was paying very close attention to that episode. Most definitely.
Yes, you can let Mr. Romans know I'm the one that sent that question about him having that performance with Felix Pastorius, who his father, a very famous Jaco Pastorius, who played for the Weather Report, and that was quite the video. I saw them performing like fusion jazz, so that was definitely entertaining. Also, I should have said another question about him performing with I think what's his name, Skunk Baxter, very famous guitarist. There was Steely Dan and quite a few other people, So
well, so Ralph, I think what I'm going to do, because I'm going to introduce you all in person, but I also think that you, when we do our special edition with him, I think you need to come in and be that other person, because you have all this knowledge that is extensive. You really do. So I really believe that you would be a perfect asset to what we were talking about. He wants to do a multiple edition. Sharon Marley last night, everybody kind of got the word would be cooked, vibed, buzzing off of the fact of the music industry. So, and the artists, and how we've just how are we taking care of artists? How are they receiving their funds the way that they should? And because of what happened last night, and Mr. Leroy can say this, and I owned it too. He actually said the words, "Our artists are being robbed." Now, when I say that, I don't mean it in a way that is taking from someone, because I'm on multiple channels. It means the way that things are going right now, his words. And when he said those words, it was very powerful, because I've never used that word in a sentence, but I have felt like we need to do something different. And when he said direct to consumer, I went, oh my goodness. Well, my website is live now, and guess what? I will be direct to consumer. Now, I'm not telling everyone else to do that, but I'm telling you that when he said that, oh my goodness, it was very powerful. Guess what it did? So Sharon Marley, we're talking about Bob Marley's daughter here. She gets in she's feeling it, and she gets in there and is discussing how this is making her feel. And so now it's turned into a special edition, Kristen. And so, oh, thank you. We have a special edition that we will bring up. So just letting you all know that actually happened live last night. And so we were rolling with every bit of it in the punches. Tonight, I can see a lot of our family in there. Someone's actually picked up on your Bermuda Triangle comment over there, buddy. So you're not all by yourself. So I see, I do see. You
our DNA's out there.
It's out there, actually. So Danny Jones Productions, his show is already out there. Ron Fontenot, when I talk about pictures for our artists, that is a very important thing. That's one of the first key things. Even Kristen and I, for anything that we're working on, you have a lot of people who may not be on the stage, but they are behind every piece that goes along with music, art, and all of that. And so we also have to be out there to represent people like you, 100 Meter Screen. So I'm going to be quiet, because I'm going to get you in a minute with some of our rapid fire. And I'm going to see what Kristen would like to say, and you would too. And I'm going to get your music, because your music says it all. We love
Before
you, 99.9. I see you. Thank you.
I forgot to mention also our lead guitarist. He's not here tonight. Auxiliary member Avery Linderman. He's actually an adjunct professor at the University of Miami School of Jazz. You met him in New Orleans, so he was teaching tonight. I guess he had special class. So he would have loved to have been here, but next time we'll have Avery.
Special class. Okay, I'll ask you off air. But yeah. Kristen, I'm looking at you. So Kristen Rochelle is here with Good Stars Guitars, doing great, rushed back, and has made this show her priority too. So we really depend on all of you as musicians and the people behind the scenes that are tuning in here. We say thank you. Your comments, everything you're doing, keep doing it and keep sharing it. Let us know if you have a question. I'm going to be quiet now, and I want to hear more from 100 Meter Scream. And then I want to see what Kristen would like to know also, because it's her first opportunity to meet you. And I could just rave all night long about you. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
I'm not going to steal your thunder.
I have got a question. I've been sitting here wondering, where does your name come from? Where did you get your name?
You know, we're big like horror fans and sci-fi, and you know, the previous like lineup that that we had a different name, and that has a whole history in and of itself that I can later. But I just we had to find something unique, something that would stand, and one day it just, I don't know, it just kind of hit me, like I was okay, like I saw something with meter, and then the movie Scream, and then that was something with the Olympics. I heard like the 100 meter or something, and so I just put it together, 100 meter Scream, which kind of it has different connotations if you really want to think about it, just not in the horror realm, but it definitely it stuck, and people liked it. Our old manager and dear friend, God rest his soul, John Tovar, no longer, he loved the name. He used to manage Marilyn Manson, the Mavericks, Nuclear Valdez. He was a dear friend, and he loved the name. That's a whole other backstory with him too. So yeah, it stuck, and just ran with that.
Well, I love that name. It's really interesting. I like that you brought up it had a horror background to it, because I'm a huge horror fan. I love horror movies. It's like all I watch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a horror and sometimes comedy, and that's it.
Yeah, well, we performed back in October at a big horror convention, horror sci-fi convention, which my buddy we put it together many years ago. It's called Spooky Empire, and it's held in Orlando twice a year. And I believe he asked us to come back for the October show. I guess people were actually requesting 100 Meter Scream to come back, so we were very happy about that. We got to dress up. We all dressed up as classic serial killers. So,
okay. So you have to tell me which ones you were.
Okay. Well, I wanted to be what's his name?
Ed Gein. Oh no,
Gacy.
Yeah, Gacy.
I wanted to be Gacy, but our manager kind of had a cow with that. She says, "No, your long hair," and he's kind of an overweight clown. I said, "Well, that'd be perfect for me," So I said, and I live with the balloons, and so I had to be. I ended up. Petey found out like, oh, Ralph Gacy would be cool, but I was gonna be Ripper, so I was an amalgamation of Gacy and Ripper. So if you go to 100 Meter Scream Instagram, you'll see our pictures there. So I had
what's the amalgamation? Explain that.
It was a cross between
how?
What do you mean how? Because I said Petey wanted me to be Gacy, but our manager
I'll explain for him. He was wearing 1800s outfit. He looked like Jack the Ripper, but he had clown makeup that looked just like John Wayne Gacy. So that was
I like that
too.
So you created a whole new horror character.
People said it was out there, so it kind of definitely fit the bill. And then James was the one and only Night Stalker, Richard Ramirez, which you see the picture, he had a real likeness to it. It was kind of,
he didn't even have to wear the wig.
I know. And then the shaman here, he was the one and only. Go ahead.
Well, we kind of had a bit of back and forth. Being from Seattle, ironically, the most prolific serial killer I actually lived a mile from when I was growing up. Most people don't know his name, which I don't know why, but the Green River Killer. Um, I'm forgetting his name at the moment.
Like I said, there's 1,000 rabbit holes with this man. Just
but-
get to the point because
So I
time.
wanted to be him, but they're like, no, nobody knows him. So then I ended up being who was the guy? What was his name?
Not
Not Dahmer. Was
Dahmer.
It
Yes.
was Dahmer. Yeah.
He ended up being Jeffrey
I was
Dahmer,
ended up being Dahmer. Yeah.
which was a real kind of uneasy likeness. So
Orla and Phase. I don't know how it ended up that way, but I was a dead ringer.
yeah, and then our lead guitarist Avery Linderman was
Another guy from my neck of the woods.
Originally,
Originally,
but he was in Florida.
when he got caught.
Yes,
Mr. Ted
Bundy.
Ted Bundy.
Ted Bundy. He's
And we were-
interesting.
And Avery, unbeknownst to us, knew the whole history of him. It was a little uncanny. We're like, hey, Avery, you know so much about Bundy. I mean, he even's like, oh yeah, he even wore like the sling. I didn't even know about this because these people watch the ID channel and stuff, and
Yeah.
and he actually wore the sling on stage, which was amazing. He like said, can you help me with my surfboard? I guess he would go to the beach and ask the girl,
Yes.
and take him with him. So he had
He
another
had the
likeness.
lingo. He had
Yeah.
all of his catchphrases. I mean, he even pointed out some ladies in the audience. He's like, "Oh, that looks like his second victim."
Yeah,
He was all about it.
he was really
he was
into it.
in it.
That was
Very 100-meter scream of him.
Yeah,
And we're very
yeah.
grateful for that.
so
You
so
know-
yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer is the reason why I will never buy pots and pans at Goodwill. Okay.
Oh, do tell. No, I don't know. I don't know anything about that.
Well, like, what happened to his pots and pans later? Where did they go?
Oh, that's a good
Oh,
point.
yeah.
That's a good
Like-
point. Not just evidence. Somebody donated them later. You're right.
Maybe.
Yeah. Yeah.
And his clothes and all that.
And
Yeah, that's a good
all
question.
of it. Yeah.
But Gary Ridgway was the man I was looking for. That is.
Well, you knew that girl that lived right next door to him,
I didn't know.
but you met her down here in Miami.
I met
which
her.
is weird. Yeah.
Which is, I do production, so I work on photo shoots in movies and stuff like that. That's my daytime job.
Okay.
And I met a gal who actually graduated from my same high school, and she lived next door to Gary Ridgway. I lived a mile from him. She lived right next door. Her dad's in several documentaries about the man. So more lore.
Yeah, a little bit more history to the
Yeah.
screen. You know?
Well, you
So-
guys have to be probably one of the most interesting bands I think I've talked to. So
and that's
You've
just
got
a tip of the
that.
iceberg.
You got to dial it back.
Yeah. Listen, I will say this for anybody who was part of the MK Ultra program, probably unwilling, or any remote viewers, tap into us telepathically and you'll be blown away. Okay, that'll be the real interview. Okay, especially being right next to the Bermuda Triangle. Well, we are in it. So,
Yeah, we're right.
So
we're
I'm
right
sure our
in the middle.
frequencies, which I know Mr. Romans was also more into the frequencies of 432.
Oh, 432, the 432
Yeah.
hertz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we all listen to it right
Natural
before we go
Yep.
perform. And
The
yeah.
natural
Very, very, very in tune with that. I actually knew exactly what he was talking about there. I actually do believe exactly what he was talking about. I'm going to have to jump in because as I was taking care of all of you lovely listeners out there, I love you. Yes, sir, I am. I'm answering a question over here. They're asking me, are y'all doing music or are you discussing a HORROR? And I have to spell it because of this one side. And I'm like, actually, both. And I thought it was very funny. So I looked up at the screen and I see Green River. And I was like, wow, okay, let's get into some music because I enjoy every bit of that. Actually, I just spoke to Kristen and to someone else and said, listen, we're going to be doing the Weekly Whistle. And that's going to be not just sports, but, true crime, all of that. There's something about us. I don't know what it is. You've met some crazy blondes that are like really dig true crime stories. We're really into the indie artists and their stories. So we got an interesting mix on here tonight. So
yeah, we do.
We cover spectrum.
Yeah, when we know we have decent
Spectrum.
songs, right? A good song. So we like, everybody wants to know a little bit of something and be entertained. I mean, so
I love it. I'm just looking over here like your drummer there, who's like, I'm just here because I'm the drummer, and they told me I had to show up.
Well, we
But
actually tell him.
bass players, they always know all the facts in the bands. If you had to like nominate a band member to be on Jeopardy, you've got to nominate your bass player because he's gonna win.
Yes.
I would say in between him and I, Ralph,
Yeah,
very good balance, a very good balance of
good
knowledge
balance.
between trivia and random facts. We
Yeah.
cover a wide gambit between him and I.
Yeah.
They are a rare band. I mean, you have each one of them to their own credibility. They're highly intelligent and aware. They're very aware of multiple aspects in life. And so that is where the creativity that comes along with them, and then you put it into music or you put it in a show or you take them somewhere like New Orleans. And that's a trip in itself. So I'm like, I don't think we really should be wandering around New Orleans at such an hour. Maybe we should get some sleep and stay away from these areas. So
Yeah.
I know Ralph knows what I'm talking about here. He's I'm with you.
I'm a teacher. I'm a sub now, like Jack Black. So, yeah. So I'm not a full time. I need the flexibility to be able to travel and other things like that, and I don't want to be held hostage with administration, anyways. So,
have we got any hot for teacher stories? I mean, we're already doing Bermuda Triangle.
Listen, like I said, you got to double the 120 minutes, Tracy.
We also don't want to break any hearts. This guy,
no.
Your manager will get me and you. You have to behave.
We do. Listen, you know our manager, our lovely manager. She's a dear friend of ours and my family. And if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. And she's got quite a few nicknames that you don't even know about. Some you call her Dr. G. We call her.
Dr. G was on last night with Leroy Romans, and we found out actually that they live. I mean, this is from studio to office. So she was at her office to studio. Yeah. They literally could probably walk to each other's location. That was a trip. So they will be getting together here soon. He's paying attention tonight. And so I'd like to get into a little bit of your music, actually. So with your music over here, I'm looking, and Kristen. So I see Picture of You. And the reason that I bring that up is because y'all all started off with a subject. And I think that this song is based off of, and am I wrong? I'm going to say that there's a movie out there that also has to do with the subject we're talking about tonight. Picture of You. Did you take that from there? Am I right?
If it's the movie I think you're talking about, it might have influenced it.
Picture of You, and it's Silence of the Lambs.
No, that you're talking about the cover.
Okay.
That's Goodbye Horses.
Okay. See, I needed you to speak up. I wasn't going to say it. I was waiting.
Which, by the way, we got about 233,000 views on YouTube.
Yeah.
For our rendition of Goodbye Horses. So
yes.
Just being a fan.
Have that in here? I wanted that, but I don't think I have it. But everybody out there, check out Goodbye Horses. Yes, and I brought it up, and I wouldn't have even brought it up, but y'all were on the roll as far as like connecting.
This is important to say in our live performance that we had in Spooky Empire. When we performed the song, we actually had a Buffalo Bill come up on stage and do the exact
rendition.
Yes, rendition in the movie with the Komodo and everything. And we had to abort mission at the last second because there were some kids in the audience, and I,
I mean, we're horror fans, but we're also,
we're respectful. We like to we might be a little edgy, but we have decorum. So we pride ourselves on having decorum, so we never use profane language in our lyrics or even on stage, but might push the envelope in other areas. But he was going to push the envelope. Kurt, who was doing,
he did
he did a bang up job. It's on our Instagram.
Well, if we can also shout him out, he is a improv artist.
Yeah,
and a fantastic one. But he works at Second City and
in
Chicago.
Chicago, yeah. But she wants to know. Yeah.
I have a question. And this question is coming through from Biggie Paw. I got to say a big shout out to Biggie Paw. Biggie Paw, hey, Ice Princess, I see you. I see you. Like it. So, question: what made you choose the style of music that you make?
It's because we're not pigeonholed to any particular style. We have our preferences, but we love every. I mean, I grew like I've told you before, Tracy. I'm very fortunate. I grew up, you know, my parents and my dad. I mean, I remember as a kid listening to like Zeppelin 4, you know, Mountain, Vanilla Fudge, all the Beatles. Uh, just with that alone, and then you know, I had two aunts that were like kind of like big, like big sisters. Like they were like 10 years older than me, and they were big into new wave. So I got, you know, I got into new wave and dark wave. Also, that my dad would listen to, like, you know, like outlaw country, which I think one of them passed away. I think last week, I believe. I'm not too sure. So, you know, God rest his soul. I mean, so I love all that. I mean, look at Willie Nelson. I mean, what an iconic man. And talk about styles. He did a duet with Julio Iglesias. So all the girls I loved before, right? I mean,
When you just said styles and you're going back through styles, you're going back through styles of Willie Nelson.
yeah, it's okay. But Willie Nelson did, you know, quite a different styles. So, you know, I mean, of course, we're more of an alternative rock band. That's kind of what comes a little more easy to us. But I mean, look, the cover we did of Crazy with the great Mr. Danny Jones, you know, and so we'll, you know, we kind of like, you know, we kind of push ourselves to do things that are not completely in our genre. Now, when it comes to certain covers, we kind of always give it our own little 100-meter scream injection, you know, kind of our own twist and stuff. But we have many, and I can speak for both of these guys. They're not just like homed in on just like we got some friends that are just AC/DC, Venom, Celtic Frost. That's it. And that's all they're ever going to be. And it's just one-dimensional. It's not nothing wrong with those bands. I like them too, but it's not like there's so many other styles out there and so many other.
One thing I can say for sure between Ralph and I is we're big Beatles fans, and the way that they blend their music, it's very they focus a lot on harmonies and melody, and that to both of us, and I know James included, melody, harmony, and that kind of symphonic element is very important. So even if something is aggressive, bringing in that element of harmony and melody is key, because that is what not only catches people, but it's, to me, it's what carries the song, the soul, and everything that you're trying to.
And it's got to be melodic, and it has to be some atmosphere to it. Melodic and atmospheric, and that's why even in any genre, if you have some, you know, like a melodic element to it, an atmosphere.
But it's not exclusive. You could take a rock song and add a Willie Nelson element to a rock song.
Yeah.
You could take a country song and add, you know, a jazz element to it, because there are a lot of crossover styles or melodies that just fit.
And I even like the jazz fusion, like what Mr. Leroy Roman's like Weather Report, Jaco Pastorius, and certain. People hear that and they're like, "Well, what is this?" But if you know what you're listening to, you can pick out those elements that gives it that distinction. And that's what I always hear for this, something that's distinct.
I have another question for you, and it's actually not mine. It's actually from Mr. Ron Bino, and you have to say his name correct. You always have to look at his jackets too, by the way. If you could have any other artist sit in with you for a night, who would it be?
Weird Al Yankovic.
Music.
Weird Al Yankovic.
That's actually not a real. That's a good answer.
No, because it's true. We were all around that. He was awesome.
Who did you say?
Weird Al Yankovic.
He didn't even have to think about it. He knew it.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
But if you analyze it, the guy has crossed every genre. He's fused it with not only his.
But is that the answer for all three of you?
I don't know if they can concur. Go ahead, James. I mean, I think James would like to have what's his, you know. Go ahead.
I would.
Out of every artist.
Well, what are they sitting in us? That Ron, if you can pop back in, what are they sitting
Ron
for the night? For the night, what are we doing? Are we writing a song? Are we listening to music? Are we talking?
Ron means, let's say you're going to play somewhere and you get your choice of someone that you can have come in as an artist and play with you that night.
I would have
one night. This artist with you as a band. I know Ron. That's what he's saying.
Oh, okay. I thought just to sit in on our behalf. I still might have
No, they're
weird.
with you and they're about to rock with you on stage. Who is it?
Oh man,
The Muppets?
Yeah.
That's
No,
why
no,
I had to back up a minute. My face
no.
probably looked funny.
God.
I can, I will say it's a bit selfish. It doesn't necessarily represent, I think, the depth of his question, but I'm a huge Alice in Chains fan. I've never seen them live, and I would love to see Alice in Chains with Lane. If I could wave a wand, I would have a night with Alice in Chains with Lane
There you go.
as
That's a good answer.
Yeah. Maybe.
Great answer.
Yeah. There's a band that no one knows that I love called Failure. They're very atmospheric. I mean, they're very big in the 90s, but now thanks to social media, they're actually making a comeback. But I'm somebody that everyone can relate to. I don't know, man.
It's a one night performance only.
You know who? Someone who lives just a few blocks. I have a couple of actual bona fide rock stars that live in my neighborhood.
Well, he liked that answer.
Yeah, and there's one I would definitely not play with, who's wanted me to be his guitar tech for a long time. A guy named Dave Malmsteen. He's like kind of like in the state, Steve Vai.
I know who that is.
And he lives
I
like he's
definitely do.
years after me.
he lives like 3 houses from you.
Yeah, come guitar tech, but there's stories about him. Look, whatever.
Yeah.
And
And
the
which
other
goth band would you share a stage with on a goth
Cure.
band?
Goth band, The Cure.
yeah, no, but Iggy Pop
The Cure.
lives the Cure. Well, Robert Smith.
Well, for the goth band question, but for the first Ron Fontenot question.
Oh, the first question would be
It's all the Ron Fontenot questions Q&A hour.
Ron. It would be Iggy Pop. We would love to work with him, even at his age. The guy's still ageless. Okay, so
Except I want him to not just be shirtless, but also pantsless.
Oh,
no, just
okay.
he needs chaps.
Who's going to be wearing just chaps? Fill me in again.
It would be
Which
Mr.
person?
Iggy himself.
Yeah, the shaman's got some views on that.
Proclivities.
But Iggy Pop, even though he's pushing mid-late 70s, but
does not work.
he's still, the guy's just a rock star. He's a super nice guy.
True.
I've met him quite a few times, and he's just like on stage. It's just, yeah, we would love to do something with Iggy Pop, so yeah, definitely Iggy Pop, I would say. And he lives in the
All right.
neighborhood.
Well, now that we've answered that, I love when you're out there, you're our listeners. He actually liked that answer. I got a yes with a lot of S's. So you are now officially done with the Ron Fontenot Q&A round. I love it. But watch out for the rapid fire.
Yeah, we do love Robert Smith of The Cure, Ron, but I don't know if he can hang with the energy of the scream on stage.
We just has to perform. That's all.
Yeah, Iggy could.
So, Kristen, imagine being somewhere. These guys are on stage, and it's just the energy. Everything is there, and you're just like, it's electrifying. I got to say that. I actually do want to grab a song.
I can imagine
it is. Imagine now you haven't seen them live. So, Ralph, I'm looking at you, and I'm also looking at Kristen, and I'm looking at your songs. And I actually immediately went to Picture of You. Is one of the songs that I saw, and that I was going to go ahead and grab it and one other. But Picture of You, you can do this one of two ways. I can go ahead and do that or Troubles.
Okay, you know what? Pictures, we did promise you to play something that's not released. So this is an official unreleased track.
Okay.
Pictures of You. So you can definitely hear that. And maybe the second one you can maybe play Crazy, because I know Mr. Jones has to turn in early. He forewarned me. I want to give him a shout out. So
he did. Okay, so it says Picture of You, 100-meter screen. This is the song here. This is not released. So this is a debut here on the show with Boots, Stars, Guitars. There are S's at the end of every bit of that because of where we are. Boots, Stars, Guitars. It goes along with our foundation and our names. Here it is. Their song debuting, Picture of You.
just wasn't told the truth at all. Left in the dark for so long, I hallucinate of you, and you finally appear to me. I got a picture of you that means something to me, and a reflection of you sets my soul free. Can't you see what you're causing in me? I'm still pretending, rolling in a sleep of empty sheets. Don't be so cruel, I'm just your fool. For all the mind games, it goes a long way. Is it fantasy, or what do you believe? There is nothing more to say. I got a picture of you that means something to me, and a reflection of you sets my soul free. Can't you see what you're causing in me? I'm still pretending, rolling in a sleep of empty sheets. I got a picture of you that means something to me, and a reflection of you sets my soul free. Can't you see what you're causing in me? I'm still pretending, rolling in a sleep of empty sheets.
You got me. You got me, literally. So I'm walking out, and all of a sudden you did. I actually like to do this in some of mine. I like to do the hard chop.
Which
It's a
Which
chop.
goes along with synchronization.
Yes.
So we kept that in mind because Dr. G, or GL as we call her, is definitely like our sync manager.
I didn't even
It's-
realize I was doing it until she pointed out that I was doing it.
Yeah. And by the way, honorable mention, she did the backup vocal on that.
Yes,
That's
yes.
female touch.
So-
That was her. And a disclaimer here, because we have a few people that are tuning in that they want us to keep this kind of humble and grounded. Don't worry. This is not going to become our day job. This is hopefully our side thing. They're all saying, they tell us like, you guys have to get real employment. These are people very close to us. So don't worry, guys out there. This is just, we're looking for supplemental income. The day of the big rock star, we understand that's kind of the wayside. We just love, and
I'd rather
Dr.
flip
G.
burgers my entire life.
Yeah,
Who needs to make money off of music?
exactly. Or
Why?
better yet,
Why? Why get
Yeah.
paid for
or Long John Silver's. We
Yeah.
gotta be on the fish fry.
Oh Lord, I haven't
And
seen
he
a Long
also
John
likes
Silver
fish
since
puppies.
I moved from Nashville.
Yeah.
Oh, my stomach
yeah.
hurt for a
That's why I
second.
put that disclaimer
Yeah.
out there. They're not all freaking out right now. Like, oh my God, they're gonna do something. No. Were
We've
we on
gone from the Green River
Yes,
to
ready
the
for it.
Triangle to Long John Silver's to Weird Al Yankovic to Willie Nelson to Miami, and now we're on to. We would love to see and can't wait to see the video that's going to come along with that. That song right there, we love it. I loved everything about it. They loved the voice, the drums. Now I was like, shoot, I'm over here like I'm trying to take your job, but I can't. You're so good. Thank you. Did you hear that? Over here, we've got literal celebrations going on about the release of that song, Picture of You. So I'd like to keep it moving really quick and grab another song for you. And that is 100 Meter Scream that is on with us right now. We have a very good crew out there paying attention, dropping your questions. Keep doing it. Keep doing that. Drop some more. Let me know. I know that there was one that you had, Biggie Paw. Put it back in there for me, please. And,
I saw it. Yeah, I saw what he said about which musicians inspired us individually. So
good.
we can answer. God, I mean, there's never just one.
Give 3.
John Lennon.
John Lennon or the Beatles? John Lennon in the Beatles or just
Both.
Okay,
Both. God, let me see who else. I don't know. I would say maybe God. I don't know, Gary Newman. Maybe I just
air in your car.
yeah, but again, they just. I mean, there's just so many. It's such a believe it or not, it's a loaded question.
Give your favorite bands. Your top 3 favorite bands.
God, I have so many, man. I'll try to give one more to Mr. Mr. Paul, what's his name? One more that would resonate. That was a big inspiration. God, maybe Alex Lifeson from Rush. Also, Waylon Jennings. Or not.
Yes.
So,
we like
all right.
that one.
Okay.
I like all of those answers. They actually love every answer you just put out there. I'd like to grab another song here as I go through here with 100 Meter Scream right now. And this is where I want to throw you for a loop. I want to throw everybody for a loop really quick. Kristen, I'm going to do this song, and I want you to just listen in and see if you can tell. And don't tell you guys down there, don't tell anybody where this came from. It's a very famous song by someone. And so I'm going to play it tonight, and it is 100 Meter Scream that is doing this song. But you should recognize it because this person is a legend in himself. And now we have the song with 100 Meter Scream. And I'm not even going to say the name yet. But as we love one of our other radio stations out there, Miss Cray Cray, here we go with 100 Meter Scream.
Crazy, I'm crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy for feeling so blue. I knew that you loved me as long as you wanted, and that someday you'll leave me for so
reminds me of Disney World.
Do you understand? I had a feeling you were going to say that.
Again, I reminisce that.
Listen, based off of Willie Nelson's Crazy, they've taken the song and now they have their version of Crazy 100-meter scream. So I thought that was so cool. It was like, wait a minute, just a little bit of Willie, and now they've like spiced it up.
I love that. I'm a huge fan of like the Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, and so I love when people do interesting covers. I like it when they make it their own.
Yes, ma'am. I love every bit of it. We've got nothing but love going on out here. Love going back to, again, the great Danny Jones production.
Yeah, let me get to that real quick. By the way, Willie Nelson's up there in my top 4 influences, and that's why I always wanted to do that song. Kudos to the Big Patsy playing beautiful work. Her version is, But yes, the great Danny Jones, he produced it. He went out to Houston, and remember I had a little throw and stuff, and Danny just, he just, yeah, he went to town on me. He says, "Give me a break. You think that's going to stop anybody?" I'm like, hey, you see me came back to Black Oak, Arkansas, and playing me and gave me examples. And
Is that how records are made, bro?
Yeah. And Danny's a great drummer too. And Danny was like, you can do it. He got the best out of me. I'm exaggerating. Danny's a sweetheart, but he's that's really, he was the mastermind behind that. We had some ideas, but he's the one that put that together. And Danny's he's definitely in the fabric of the 100-meter scream family. So we love him. Yeah. Is the drummer?
Danny Jones is the producer. He's a producer. He's been behind many, many projects. You can actually find his episode. We had a great episode with him as well. So all you have to do is go to Tracy Two Step. You can find the episodes that are out there. That was a wonderful one as well. I'm being asked, is the drummer using a 12-piece set?
Ralph.
I have to ask Danny set that up. I don't, So.
Danny Jones is the drummer.
Yeah.
Mr. Danny Jones can answer that one. I'm going to go back to your music, and I was curious if Kristen recognized where that came from. I had a feeling as soon as the very first word came out, everybody was going to understand.
Yeah.
I knew. And so as we continue on in here with 100-meter scream, we've had Picture of You and Crazy as well. And now I'm going to grab another song in here, and we are going to play something that actually I know pretty well. So you'll have an interesting moment that is about to happen. 100-meter scream has taken a song that with Billy Ray Cyrus was on guitar. And actually, I did a song, and I was in a mood. I was explaining a very vivid experience that I'll never forget. And I just felt like everybody else in the world keeps going. And it's like I felt like I was just standing there. And it's like, what is going on? Like, nobody else in the world they're all okay. Everyone's okay. I'm the only one that's not okay. Why don't they understand that I'm not okay? And so I don't know if you've ever had those types of things happen in your life, but I really do believe that we all are not as strong as some of us try to be. We do have our moments where we need to support each other, lift each other up. And this was one of those moments. And I was like, dang it. I'm not going to cuss. Dang it. It's going to go into a song. And that was the most constructive use that I could do. And then all of a sudden, someone else grabbed it with their guitar, and then 100-meter scream grabbed it. And that is this song right here. And Ralph and the guys, please tell me, are you calling it Got a Flag, I Got a Flag, or just Flag?
It's your song. So, we'll call it whatever you want to call it. We were just honored to do it. We were really lucky that Billy Ray was listening that night. And you sent us that message. We'll never forget that. Hey, he likes you guys. He wants you guys to do this song. So that was an honor for us, for Billy Ray.
You got it. Pay attention to the whistle. Pay attention to certain pieces. That was him wailing. And so you guys took the song, and I just said Flag just because he's all about so here's a little bit of history. BRC, Billy Ray Cyrus is Billy Ray Cyrus. I mean, mullet. I don't know if I have to explain who he is to a lot of people, but some people maybe they don't know.
Mr. 80 Break
Yes, I'm trying to explain that. So, long story short, I had just been out into the music game a little bit, not much. And there was a situation that happened. And so we have the song Flag. And then 100-meter scream, this is your song. It is not me. I am not singing a bit in this song. This is the song that you've got right now with a mix of Billy Ray and a mix of me. And now here it is by 100-meter scream. Let's see what you've done with it.
Laced his boots, took the oath, raised his hand, gave us hope. Just a kid, stood so tall, silence where he used to call. Got a flag, but we want our sons. They gave me a flag, hold it tight. Said he was brave for the fight. Don't need a symbol, don't need the lies. Pray for the souls every night. Just want our sons. Got a flag, but we want our sons. Tears are falling, world moves on. Screaming inside while they play the songs. Got a flag, but we want our sons. Sky is blue, feels so gray. Every step drifts further away. Boots he wore, they just sit. Can't touch his face, can't handle it. Fought for a dream, red, white, and blue. Cost of freedom, they won't tell you. A mother's heart never heals. World is turning, no big deal. Got a flag, but we want our sons. Tears are falling, world moves on. Screaming inside while they play the songs. Got a flag, but we want our sons. They don't see his face when they salute. Don't feel the holes left in my roots. They talk about honor, they talk about pride. Who's gonna hold me when I cry? The world's so loud, feels so cold. A hero story left untold. Why the brave have to die so young? Got a flag, but we want our sons. Faced his boots, took the oath. Gave his life, lost all hope. Folded tight in my trembling hands. Piece of cloth I don't understand. Want my son.
Yeah, I think it was a little moody that day.
Well,
I love what you've done. So I'm getting a lot of feedback in here. And it's definitely talking about the vibe, the guitar, the instruments between each of you, not just one. And they're like, my goodness, the riff on that guitar. And I'm getting the word dope. I'm getting fire. You know, Mr. Ron Fontenot's in here going fire about that. And of course, we've got 99.9. She is paying attention, going, my goodness, that is dope.
I give kudos to these guys right here. Sean had a great bass line. If you hear the groove behind it, James on the drums, and of course, Mr. Avery Linderman, who's doing his secret class now. He ripped it on guitar. I mean, he was phenomenal. But we were inspired, Tracy. That song meant a lot for us to do, not only because of Billy Ray, but backstory of it. And listen, we're proud to be one of the flagship bands for Sergeant Two Step. So that's also, something that we're very proud to be a part of.
That is
So
the Sergeant Two-Step Foundation that you're speaking about, SGT2STEP Foundation.org, Sergeant Two-Step Foundation.org. That is why we keep the QR code there. It's not for us, it's the foundation. So thank you for that.
a disclaimer here, because when I talk about other people, I talk in their accents or in their tones. So if I talk like Danny, I talk like a Mickey Martin. So if I talk about our old manager, Joe Torwart, it's a I'm in with you guys, yeah. So everybody I know, I go into the voice mode. It's automatic. So just so you know, it's equal to everyone.
I think I kind of do that too, actually. Now that you mentioned that, I'm like, wait a minute, I think I might do that. So it's like I'll be in the Kristen, are they right? Like I'll be in the middle of an interview and all of a sudden my Southern is like heavier with some people.
Yeah,
I
sometimes.
think I actually do that. I think I trip myself up. Like I'll be in the middle of an interview and someone's either like, if it's the Southern or if it's like just a totally different type of sound, it makes me like my enunciation is like very deep. And so when the Southern is tripping me up, I'm like, oh my goodness.
We should see Dr. G. She she basically grew up in Miami Beach, but she did live a few years with, I think she was a child, and I think it was in New York. I'm trying to think.
In the Bronx?
No, it wasn't the Bronx. I'm trying to remember where.
Jersey?
No. But make a long story.
She's gonna get every one of you.
Well, when she gets mad, for some reason, that the brain clicks, and I guess New Yorkers get mad really quick. So most of my family's up in Jersey, but and like when we came in, she's like immediately she went, "Okay, guys, sneakers off." Like we have to take off our sneakers before coming in, because
And she got it. She purchased a new dog.
He's not a rescue. He's a very pampered.
They're talking about their manager, and their manager has gotten a dog, and you had to take your shoes off before you could come in.
Yeah, so our old manager
Under duress, we had to do it.
He
under duress
from the new pampered Maltese.
Yeah, he runs the roost. He's a new mascot for 100 Meter Scream. God rest a poor Bear Oglethorpe.
Kristen happens to know about this subject, actually. So this is like 2 weeks in a row that I think I'm doing a show with puppies who are not here, Kristen. That is where that story's coming from. So Kristen can relate to what you're all talking about right now. So I'd like to jump over to another song because we're getting into the show here. And in a minute, we're going to hit you. Do not forget, we have the hit list and then our rapid fire questions, or what I like to call truth or dare in the music business. So we like to have fun in that area. So be ready. Who is it that says they're leaving early? Which one?
Dare, no pants.
No. Which one of the three of you? You said you will be gone?
No.
Mr. Jones, you have to.
Oh yeah. Danny Jones was gonna.
Yes.
Okay. Early.
Yeah. So as a
you're speaking for him then.
Yeah.
Well, we had spoken to him before the show, and he was gonna like.
Oh, hi there. Hi.
We wanted to be courteous and play crazy, which you did a bang up job, and that interview that you did with him was really good. From beginning to end, it was like it held your attention. His stories were great, so.
Well, Mr. Ron Fano would like to do the cover for your next EP, so keep that in mind too. And yes, collab Miss Diva over here. Most certainly, that is
your jackets, Ron.
What, honey?
I want to borrow his pants and jacket for the cover.
I want to borrow a lot of his jackets and shirts and everything. He has a full wardrobe.
Ron's really tall and slender.
I don't know if I could fit. I was going to say the same thing, Ralph. I was like, he's pretty slim. I don't even know if I couldn't even get into it, actually.
Both about 6 feet, but Ron's about 6'3", and he's like this.
But I'm going to find out where he goes to get these items, because I actually did have someone that we all know. And the first thing they said to me, you're going to know who it is. They were phrasing something, and they were trying to discuss me and an EPK. And they said, Tracy Two-Step, there's only one other person I could look at and say, that is the same type of person who would not only wear that jacket, but that would send me something like this and say, what do you think? They said, Ron Fontenot. They said, that is like your brother. I swear that between the two of you, you could like light up a room and all sorts of things. Everything is glowing and glitter and just stand out like that.
When we see Ron at the conferences, Ron outdoes all the artists and musicians, the photographer. I mean, he does like wardrobe changes throughout the day and stuff. He's like the 21st century Bowie, all encompassed in just a couple of hours, So
Most definitely.
There's one word that when I see Ron that my spirit says is called inspiration.
Yeah.
That's when I see Ron, that's what flashes across my soul.
You got it. This is Lisa McDavid. She's been paying attention the whole time. And she's talking about the collabs and everything there. So Miss Lisa McDavid, I got you, girl, right here in the show. We've got Ron Fontenot talking about your next EP, doing the artwork and getting in touch with you. I'm about to get into some songs. Kristen, I'm checking in with you. Check time. Are we doing anything with our hit, or do you want to grab a song?
Oh, I got one question.
Go for it.
All right. Okay. Anybody can answer this one. What is your favorite band that was actually not a real band? Think back to movies, TV shows, things like that.
The Monkees.
The Monkees. Okay.
Spinal Tap.
Oh.
Yes.
Yes, Spinal Tap.
Monkees and Spinal Tap. Yes, that's it.
Spinal Tap. Forget it. I mean, who's not going to be his favorite?
Yes, I definitely. Now you didn't answer. Come on, drummer over here. Do you have one?
Come on.
I'd have to
You're
agree with
stealing
you.
all your thunder.
Right now, I have nothing in my mind about that. I agree with him.
James is in double bass drum right now. He starts doing all these polyrhythms in his head, like in the middle of something.
It's kind of happening to me too. Actually.
How about Sonic Death Monkey? Do we remember where that one's from?
My God, Sonic Death Monkey. God, yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like a magic card, like a literal card you play during a magic tournament. Sonic Death Monkey. They
were put together, right? There were another band that was put together.
John Cusack was in the movie.
Okay, that was the one at the record shop, I think.
Yes. There you go.
It's not Empire Records, is it? No.
That was different. Yeah.
Yes.
High Fidelity.
High Fidelity.
Yes.
Okay, then Citizen.
Fidelity.
That's another favorite of mine.
Which one?
Citizen Dick.
Okay.
Singles.
Okay.
Oh,
That was
Kristen.
forget his name, but that's a famous movie with all the Seattle bands.
Yeah.
Alice in Chains, Soundgarden, Pearl Jam.
The band that was in there.
No, it was the lead band. They were called Citizen Dick. And they had a single called Touch Me.
That's a real, but everybody, that's a band that we're talking about.
It's kind of
Make sure they understand that. That is a band's name that we are talking about.
Citizen Richard. Okay.
There you go, Citizen Richard.
Yeah, because the lead singer was Richard. I think another member was Richard, so that's why they called it that. So just again, disclaimer. We should just have a sign here saying disclaimer. We just pop it up every time. But yes. That was it. Yeah.
I want to make sure you see this. You're seeing Lisa McDavid has been very active in here, Dream World with Danny Jones. So I actually do see your messages, and I've got you pulled up here, Miss Lisa. But yes, Dream World with Danny Jones, very familiar. So we've got to get in touch with Miss Lisa. But she also was talking about collabs. So she was talking about a collab with you, how fun that would be. So I was like, most definitely, that would be a very good thing.
Let her know. I believe I heard the song that Danny did with her, and it was very good.
Yeah.
I was privy
to it.
It
is. That's what it is. So right here, it's Dream World.
Yeah,
it's called Dream World, and it is with Danny Jones. Danny Jones.
I heard it. That was very
I'm going to start being the representative for everyone and start putting out a tip jar for all these connections we can make, all the four corners of connecting. That's a bad joke, everybody. As Kristen just let out a very good question that opened up everybody into Spinal Tap. Yeah, thank you, Lisa. Thank you. I wanted to do that. I was following you the whole time. I wanted you to know that we are following and paying attention to what you have there. Our audience and what you put here and what you do is just as important. So being live and engaging with you is very important. So we appreciate you too. I would like to get into trouble. See, I like to say that. And I don't get in trouble.
Yeah, well, that sometimes is unavoidable for us. I mean, we try to avoid it,
At least
and we're good boys.
40% of the time.
Yeah, as you can see right now, he's about to take a swig of trouble. But but yeah, Troubles is, yeah, we wrote that not too long ago with our previous guitarist, who is my best friend. He's been with me since the days we were signed. Yeah, I wish I had more time to go into all the stories with with Steve.
There's a lot there. We actually met over this story. So there's a lot there, but the song is called Troubles.
Yes.
And so I just wanted to kind of throw a wrench in there and say,
and we have a video for it.
Away with it.
We have a video that's unreleased. So
okay.
At some point we might release that. So
all right.
Yeah.
Well, pass it around out there. We do have the ability to get your music videos out televised, just like MTV used to do. I call it MTP. MTP. So your music videos, there is a certain platform for those on TV, and it is also someone that we are partnering with. So don't forget about that. So do not forget about your music videos to get in touch with us about that as well. This song is called Troubles. So more than one, it is Troubles, and it is 100 Meter Scream.
I was sitting around so content, feeling good about everything I have. And then you come to me with all your misery. You're always ruining my mood. You're always ruining my mood. I'm tired of listening to the trouble. Like you're the only one with trouble. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. My mind's falling apart. I'm troubled. My life's falling apart. I'm troubled. All these people around. All these people around. You think the life I lead is easy? You think that being me is easy? You're always ruining my mood. You're always ruining my mood. I'm tired of listening to your trouble. Like you're the only one with trouble. Don't want you coming around. I got my own situation. I was sitting around so content, feeling good about everything I have. And then you come to me with all your misery. You're always ruining my mood. You're always ruining my mood. I'm tired of listening to your trouble. Like you're the only one with trouble.
Kristen, you're gonna have to speak. I'm not too much.
I know some people that I would love to sing that song to.
Everyone can relate to that song, I believe, in their lives or many
Yeah.
times. So
Yeah, for
and
sure.
now our hearts. If we fall on this marble floor, we're in trouble. By 5 feet of fury, written by our old man.
Every time Kristen was looking to get.
So I was like, oh my God, no.
Look, I can see the smoke and the lights in the forest already. I can too, Ron. Ron, no, I mean that right there. Just watching them sit there, and they're like, "Look, your drummer's about to crack you with." Every time Kristen is taking notes, it's like you knew when she would not be looking, and that was making it even more. I like even more so. It was so funny to me. He was literally tackling both of them and would do something. It's like you almost knew when she was going to look up.
I take notes and I add music that I want to play, in Arizona every week. So I always take notes.
It was cracking me up because it was almost as if they were messing with me, because every time you looked down, I just couldn't hold it in. I was over here busting up. So with the live crowd over here looking at me, just losing it, going, here's what we took from that. Content. We want to do a song that is, the word is content.
Yeah.
Got it? That
Yes.
is the
What does that
assignment.
even mean? Yeah,
It
well,
usually happens, right? It happens every night.
if it wasn't for the expensive flooring, I would have had to tackle both James and I, and that would have been. But then
That is what was happening, and that is what cracked me up so much that I'm over here going, I cannot speak.
Yeah,
I
but
kind of need to speak.
the wrath later would be well something else. But yeah, that's troubles, guys. The video might be released at some point sooner than later. We'll see. We might need some editing here and there.
Most definitely, and I see that there. Please go to 99.9 KERB, and you can download that app for all of your entertainment needs. And please look for Booth Stars Guitars with Tracy Two-Step and Kristen Rochelle. You can find us there. We also have K-Ray over there. We can't remember it. There goes the Southern. As soon as I mention a Texas country station, my voice went country. Did you see that? So one Texas radio, as far as like Willie's song and other things. So they have a variety of music as well. So shout out to both stations that are out there. So and 99.9, she's over there working in the station and just loving everything that you're doing over there. You're cracking her up. She can't work.
Well, we want to give a few shout outs before, like you forget, like like Cutting Edge, definitely the great Eric Cager, which introduced me to many years ago, and all of us, and Gloria especially, and then from there, Michelle Maslin, she met and led us a whole other path. But Eric's been fantastic. He always turned us on to the best restaurants in New Orleans. Very often, Eric Coughing, of course, Springboard.
Well, that is who was talking about Ron and I, talking about a contest of, when we were speaking on different panels, or maybe when we went out and saw you guys play and all, it was always like, well, Kristen's scene, I definitely like to add more sparkle, more fringe, more of everything. I think that's like a little bit of a Southern extra flair. So Kristen definitely showed up big time at the radio awards, and she was rocking a beautiful hat and dress and everything. So I still was asking her which jacket. I bet I had 5 to 6 different ones for this.
You did. On top of jewelry and
oh yeah,
I
was like, all of it.
I'm a little bit more simple. I'm ready to go in 5 minutes.
Yeah. It takes me 5 minutes to put all that extra stuff on. So,
Laura, if we get awarded, could I borrow some of that extra, the 5-minute extra, and I can wear it?
That's where it goes to the Shauna mode.
I have a spinner. You need to wear the spinner.
Before we forget, now that we're on Shauna mode, I want to also give a shout out to Henry Turner Jr. Yeah. It's the many nicknames that float around in this outfit, Tracy. We don't have time. But he wants to borrow your clothing, that he goes into a different mode. But listen, Henry Turner Jr.
Mode.
Henry Turner Jr. He was also, we're proud to play the show out in Baton Rouge when he was presented with the first Sergeant Two. Sergeant.
Yes, we presented that award there at Henry Turner Jr. is the first recipient. Let me pull that up really quick. I actually have that picture here. This is the picture here with Henry Turner Jr., Dr. Gloria Garcia, the band with 100 Meter Scream, and Mr. Neil Sparkman on the Sergeant Two-Step Foundation presenting the very first award to Henry Turner Jr. And there is that picture there. And it is the band right here with us tonight, 100 Meter Scream, who went all the way out to Louisiana, and they did present it, drove with it in the car, cautiously, gave it a name, and then delivered this to Mr. Henry Turner Jr.
With that, it was like, it was precious cargo. It was
Until Georgia.
just like that movie, it's a Christmas Story, Fragile, right? It was Fragile. So we had it like Fragile. Yeah, we made sure that
I believe you gave it a name by the time it got there.
Yeah, we did have a nickname for it. We got to ask Dr. G.
Yes, I can't remember because I thought it was just a funny story. It really was a real piece. It actually was a flag. A real flag is in there. It's not the actual flag that I have that you wouldn't want to get. It is one that was given to me in a proud move that was made in regards to helping to save more people. So that what was in there actually was very personal. And it was a very personalized item that Dr. G and the actual board came up with. So great job to all of you. Great job to 100 Meter Scream, who actually went out and played and presented that. So we do that every year. We're always watching. You do not have to be a musician. It's all about humanity. It's all about what you're doing to give back out there. And so you do not have to be a musician to be involved with us or receive that award. So stay tuned because we have information this year about what's going to happen with that as well. And we are partnering again with the CMA. So just so you know, this year we will be giving out something during the CMA. So I'm looking forward to that. So I'll be talking to all of you at Boots Stars Guitars and Sergeant Two-Step Foundation. And that's obviously everyone on this screen and a lot of people that are in our chat tonight. So we're very happy for that. And if you'd like to get more involved, please see sergeant2stepfoundation.org, SGT2STEP Foundation.org. There's a reason I have to do that. You do not spell two-step. That's the number 2. Like, don't spell it. Not in Texas. As we're here in the show, let's see, let me check something really quick. Yep. There it is. I was curious because I see something in here and it's called Over You.
Yes, Over You was a song that was recorded quite a few years back when we were signed, and it was produced by first man who signed us, Steve Roydstein, who's a very well-known producer down here and has worked with a lot of international acts. And I gotta say, he was a mentor. I learned a lot from him in terms of not only songwriting but singing. And then it parlayed into a gentleman named James Wisner with Atlantic Records, who worked with Paramore, 36 Crazy Fists, Dashboard Confessionals, and we're in that. So that song dates back to that, and it's kind of it's really balladly, or it's like a ballad, but it's kind of, might resonate with some people, might depress some people. I don't know, but you'll have to be the judge of that.
But it's authentic 100 Meter Scream.
Yeah. Very, very great guitar work on it, and so that.
So this song is Over You. I'm going to play this, and then you're going to go into the rapid fire hit list and round here with Boots Stars Guitars. Do not forget, everyone, send us your messages as well. Wow, we need to do something over here on this side too. I do see that as well. So do not forget, we're coming with the hit list. We're coming with rapid fire, and you don't want to miss that part. So here we are right now with Over You. And then we're going to be hitting you with what we do here at BSG.
and saved me right when I needed. You turned around my whole situation, then walked away with no explanation. I still don't believe it, but what can I do? There's no chance I'll ever get back with you. I should be over you by now, but I can't let you go. I should be over you by now, but I can't let you go. It's been a while since I last saw you. I wonder why I bothered to call you. You always say you can't come and see me. Hang up the phone and forget me completely. I try to deny it, but I know for sure I don't mean anything to you anymore. I should be over you by now, but I can't let you go. I should be over you by now, but I can't let you go. I should be over you by now, but I can't let you go. I should be over you by now, but I can't let you go. I'm alone again. I'm alone again. I'm alone again. I'm alone again.
Kristen, I'm looking right at you to ask you what you think about that song, Over You.
That had so many different influences in it. It was really awesome. It just had so many different things in it. You know, you would hear one thing and then you'd hear another and then you'd hear another. And that's what I really like about you guys is your diversity.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, thank you.
I would say that's the core strength of 100 Meter Scream is
Yeah.
ability to flow in between
Yeah.
genres, but be authentically us in each genre that we
Yeah.
either adopt or write with.
Yeah, I've been very lucky. So,
Great input.
yeah, and a great peer and manager that can do. Again, if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here. That's a whole other story. But, so and we're just grateful. We're just grateful, here to be a part of, the foundation, everything else, and the community. So, well, from a personal standpoint, overall,
I love, well, every bit of even the words in there, Kristen, like when I was listening to that, I definitely was thinking of multiple different topics. Like there's a wide variety that could fit for, but I definitely had something else going through my head. That's for sure. And it probably will turn into one of those questions that we'll do on here. So here is your on Boost Stars Guitars here with us, Kristen Michelle and Tracy Two Step. I'm trying to not say her name for her because she has a beautiful voice. Miss Kristen, shall we hit them with the hit list or our new, is it Two Truths and a Lie? Last time we had it backwards.
Or we can do the dares. We can do the
Okay.
dares.
I will have to see, because last time actually the person took it and it was the best clip so far this year of the show. So, are you ready? Do you have a rapid fire list of questions, Kristen, or do we want to go ahead and do what we did last time?
Let's go straight dares.
I got one question. Let me hear the weirdest thing in your search history on your phone from each of you. The weirdest thing.
That's I don't know if you do want to hear. The three of us. There's look at the concern on James's face. You see
Yeah,
that?
I saw that. I saw that.
You've gotten out of him. That should be very telling right there.
Well, weird is also a very personal question. So let's go from my right all the way to the left.
Okay.
AKA flame. The most PC weirdest thing.
Yes. How to say it?
Or unusual.
Oh, that's good. Say it again.
What are breatharians?
Okay. Yeah. What?
Exactly. Both of you. Do you know what breatharians are? Because I've actually looked this up. Well,
Say the word again. Are you saying Bulgarian?
No. Breatharians.
breathe Aryan.
Breathe Aryan.
Yes.
Not like Aryan brothers.
No. Breatharians is one word. Breathe, inhale,
You
and
got me on
Aryan.
this one. Okay, you got me.
They're basically people who believe that that they can get like nourishment through breathing,
And sunlight.
instead of in
Okay.
sunlight, instead of actual
see.
food. And some people actually like get to do that, where they're actually in this meditative state and they give up all food, thinking that that's going to happen, that they're just going to get the energy from the
And staring at the sun too.
Yeah. Basically.
Okay. Yeah.
I do actually, the sun part, the medical benefits from that, I totally get that part. Now, breathing in itself, and as far as the hertz, exactly what Leroy Rose was talking about, in sound, and if you're breathing, I get that. Now, the whole society of it, I had no clue that there was actual society based upon it. So I just learned something here on our own hit list. Love it.
Hit list.
There's some out there.
Ralph, you're next. Hey, Karen Mitchell.
Oh, I'm trying to think of. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I think the underground reptilians. I guess I always look at.
Yeah, there's a lot of good ones.
Yeah, so I look at different races of them, and along with rays and stuff like that. A lot of different that might go on, and esoteric
rulers.
Yeah, esoteric history. We don't want to get into like the 20-something missing scientists here stuff. David Wilcock.
Okay.
Yeah, I go there, but yeah, we got kind of like probably the world I kind of dive into sometimes. Some research.
Esoteric research.
Yeah, esoteric.
I would say for myself, having experienced it once through kind of odd circumstances, astral projection, how to leave the body spiritually, but be in control of it rather than having an outside influence create it, where you can access it whenever you want.
Okay.
That's what I've researched. Weirdestly, that I would talk about.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I kind of tried that back in 2004, and I was partially protected.
Yeah, I know that.
Well, because our rehearsals, sometimes there's some things that go bump through through dusk.
Well,
And that's a whole other story. And the shaman had to bring in some herbs and sage kind of stuff.
well, the thing is that there may be bumps in his room, but I've had bumps throughout my life that I fought against. So I don't need to research how to fight. I know how to do it, but I would like to go into their realm
Well,
to take the fight.
I had to put a 100-meter scream decree right now. No more Ouija boards or man-made. That's I would say that right now.
Ouija board.
No.
Well, I definitely don't get into any of that. I'll tell you that. However, I have the question, and I think it's already a yes. It is, have you in your life, you are bringing up very unique things in the show. So do you believe that you have or have not been around what would be somewhat of a spiritual type of anything, energy, people, something?
Yes, my favorite subject. Yes.
I knew it was going to be.
Starting from my right, let's go this way.
Okay, I guess you want to talk about that one? Yeah. Well, actually, talking about Ouija, ends up I asked the question on a Ouija board some time ago. This could be like 15 years ago. I asked it in my room, and ends up that it was like pointing to a no. And then after that, like the light started flickering and it turned off. And I got like this weird disembodied voice coming from the top right, coming through me and like kind of moaning. But after that, like the third incident where I ended up asking questions, and I ended up I went to sleep, and ends up that there was like this weird sort of thing that started writing on my wall, right, and it looked like some kind of like medieval letter R, like painted in blood or something like that, I looked at it actually done. I wasn't able to film it, but it really did happen. But and then after that, I was like, I can't do this anymore. I painted over and it's done.
Well, you got a picture of it because I saw that.
I do have a picture of it.
All right. So he had a Ouija board experience, Ralph.
Oh man.
Remember, we're syndicated.
I know. I've had a couple of bizarre instances. I don't even know if I believe it myself.
How about the lipstick at the house? The mirror?
Oh God. Yeah, I don't want to talk about that, man. It's just,
Well, if you're not going to give a mild Taco Bell sauce experience. Don't go Flamin' Diablo. Just go mild Taco Bell.
There's one time that I was at a friend's, and
you don't have to go full Diablo, just mild Taco Bell.
And we try to be, even though we're kind of hard, we try to be Christians. We try to be, but
wait.
No. It's my point now. Hold on. No.
Mild Taco Bell.
Yeah, and it was like, I don't know, 3 a.m. or something. And right between the trees and the golf course, there was like this kind of like green light that was like almost like a sphere, and it was going back and forth. And I was pretty young. I've been 19 or something. I was looking at this I'm like, is somebody really seeing this? And that thing it kept going back and forth, like between like the trees, back of the trees. And I know back in that golf course, there's a dam that separates the salt water from the fresh. And there were a few people that had some incidences there in that dam. The dam. So I don't know if that had anything to do with it.
Certain Italian mobsters.
Yeah, or maybe some, bodies were dumped in the canal along with the snook. I don't know. All I know is that was a pretty bizarre thing that I saw. To this day, it's inexplicable amongst a few other things, but we only have so much allocated time to go through the esoteric part of 100-meter scream. Go ahead, Shauna.
All right. I'm called Shaman for a specific reason. I have the most experiences. I will be as brief as possible because this is one of my favorite subjects of all. Let me preface this. I am Christian and I believe in that theology. That being said, when I was a child, my first experience of the supernatural, look at his face, look at his face, look at his face. He knows the story. My first experience of the supernatural was I came home, second grade. So what does that make you? 8? 8 or 9?
Yeah, but it's 7 or 8.
7, 8, 9. We'll go 7 or 8. I came home. I walked to the front door after school. I walked upstairs and I saw this woman sitting on a couch, my couch in my living room. She was wearing white shoes, white blue jeans, a pink sweater, my colored skin, this colored skin, but she had no eyes, no nose, no mouth, no ears, no hair. And I looked right at her, and then after about a second, she recognized I could see it. And so it looked right back at me. I ran to my room. I was there for a certain period of time. I held my hand on the door, and I remember thinking this, it won't be there. It won't be there. I turned the knob, pulled the door into my room, jumped out with my eyes closed, looking down the hallway, and it had moved from the couch looking towards me. It had stood up from the couch. It was sitting down and is sitting down. That was one experience. How many more should I give?
Listen, we have enough problems in the temporal world. We don't want to open up that other.
I do.
Problems as it is.
I'll give my last experience. I did missionary work in Africa. I did mission. Like I said, I'm Christian. I did missionary work, and I worked in an orphanage for about 4 or 5 months. And there was stuff there, and through the good Lord, I was able to exercise spiritual dominance over a power. And a power.
Oh, I thought you said over a cow.
Oh, that would have been dope.
I was like, didn't you say? I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No. I'm minimizing things because we're part of a musical instrument, a musical work. But yes, I did missionary work in Africa. I saw things, and through the good Lord, I was able to work against it. And met Ralph when I came here to Florida. Yeah. And now here we are, and that's one of the reasons why we're called 100 meters.
Yes, yeah. There's
experiences.
There is reason behind the name. Yes, it definitely correlates with some of our experiences.
And the Bermuda Triangle.
Yeah, and so.
Are you waiting for me?
No, we lost sound.
Yeah, a shout out to him too. So we don't want to forget everyone that's been around.
We're getting close to the mark, and so as we get close to that mark, I was thinking about it, and rather than the dare, maybe Kristen, I want to know. There is one that we both have asked. Let me flip this. I've actually flipped you around. Let me flip it back. I wanted them to see who was talking about all of that. That was not me. Although I will go as far as to tell you that through being in radio, live stream, or TV, in my own background, there's a couple of people that are around right now. They're a little afraid to even approach my home based on a couple of things. So I'm very, very used to that since I was born into the world. And yes, I'm a believer. I am a Christian too. But I'm going to tell you right now, I made it in this world through having others there to guide and protect. So, and on the good side. So for me, I've been fortunate because I have had someone watching over me since I was born. And recently, a couple of people were like, we're never coming to your house ever. And I'm like, that's okay. So my big thing is if I'm going to walk into your room, take me back to when you're younger. Take me back to, 13, 14, 15, and you're in a room and something's on your walls. If I'm going to get to know you and I'm going through your bedroom, what is plastered on your walls? He's laughing already.
Wow.
Farrah Fawcett or what is on your walls?
Don't put a black light. That's all I can say.
It was maybe
nothing, my love.
I think George Plimpton from Masterpiece Theater.
Thurston Howell.
From
Thurston Howell the third from Gomer Pyle. We're not going to get
Gomer Pyle.
Mr. Belvedere, was he in your room? Was he on a poster?
We had some. Yeah, I think James had Randy Macho Man Savage at one time, but he was forced to take it
I
down.
actually know him. That is hilarious that you said that.
Wait, you know Macho Man Randy?
I do. I do
Okay.
very well. He was in Texas when I moved
man.
here, and I definitely know who he is. For
All
sure.
right, James, go ahead. James, what is
All right.
go
I
ahead.
also had a small poster of Adrian Vandenberg from Whitesnake on there once.
Ooh, Whitesnake came up tonight before we came on air.
Also like a one from Lita Ford, maybe some dragon pictures
Okay.
here and there, you know.
Ooh,
Like pretty interesting stuff, you know. Like lots of
Legend.
rock, lots of metal stuff, you know. Like
Yeah.
James is a real deal in this band.
He's the only real.
He's a real hardcore. Trust on that one.
Ralph and I are fakes.
No,
And did
we
you
don't
already
agree.
answer over here, Mr. Bass?
My answer?
Yes.
14, 15, 16. I'm not ashamed, but I don't think many people understand. It's video games. It's all like Soul Calibur 2. It's all Street Fighter and Final Fantasy 7 and just being an absolute freaking nerd.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that. So
There is, but yes.
Which our manager, Dr. G, is a big gamer, by the way. She can tell you all about we don't game
real?
anymore, but she's into all this.
I get
Really?
that's where the
yeah.
manager and I connect.
Yeah, she decompresses. I guess as a medical doctor or being in the ER, I guess you're so entranced by the world of video game that she was able to.
And I was so entranced
Wow.
in the world of fighting the supernatural.
Yeah.
I need to decompress with video games. That's where the manager and I connect.
Yeah, and I just stared into the void. That was it. For real, literally. Yeah, they can tell you. So that's it.
But no, Ralph. 14, 15, 16. What's on your wall?
He said Masterpiece Theater.
Yeah, Masterpiece Theater.
Twilight Zone.
I love Rod Serling.
Twilight Zone.
And I love the ride at MGM. Well, it's not MGM anymore. It's Hollywood.
Quite right.
I love when you play the
Hollywood
the
Studios.
little train. The little it reminds me of Frontierland, which they got rid of. Yeah. Man.
Well, I played the little train just for you. So
Thank you. That's it.
Kristen, I'm going to grab them a song really, really quick, and then we're going to come back with a question to end with Kristen Rochelle. And this is because your manager, and I hope it's the right one to hear, your manager is telling Leroy Romans last night, this is the song that needs to be done in Miami. So I hope it is the right one that is in here that I'm supposed to play for you tonight. So I'm supposed to be following directions. I'm trying to follow directions, and I don't do that very well because I kind of set my own pace. So I'm going to follow directions on this one because we all need to listen to Dr. G. So listening to Dr. G is a great thing. So thank you for everything that you've done as well, Dr. Gloria Garcia out there, everything that she does as well within the industry, and not just the industry, but as well as in health for everyone else. So she loves grunge and the heaviest of music. You would be shocked. And here it is. This is what you guys need to get done for her.
Amnesia. Amnesia. You can't. Amnesia. Your kiss. Amnesia. Burn my past away. Hey, hey. Amnesia. Hey, amnesia. Ghosts in my head, fire in my veins.
I had to leave that message up. As you can see, your manager is an amazing individual and really wants, there's two versions of it. There's an even heavier. Now, actually, that was arranged by someone related to me that's a really young person.
Okay.
So, ironically, and Ralph, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I
Lower
know what you're
back.
talking about. Yes.
Yeah.
Very talented.
Now, getting back to Kristen. Kristen, what do you have for them here at the end of our show? Is it a question? Is it on our hit list, playlist, or is it a dare?
Well, I want to know a question. Each of you, if you could go back to one decade with music and play in one decade, if you could pick one decade, what would it be?
1 decade.
Oh, I know for sure.
Go ahead.
I'll have to say late 70s.
Late 70s?
Yeah, definitely.
I'm torn between like mid 80s new wave and grunge. I don't know. I mean, I'm torn there. Or even Flash kind of wave. I'm friends with down from Anzac. But for me, that was kind of like it was mid late 80s maybe like new wave. You know, that's me.
Are you getting that, Kristen?
No, I didn't hear the last part.
No, you completely cut out. So,
60s.
okay, good.
60s.
Good.
Okay.
That's what I
Beatles.
needed to hear.
I mean,
60s.
Pink Floyd. I know they're more 70s,
70s.
but they started in the 60s. Moody Blues.
Oh, yes, the Moody Blues.
The whole psychedelic scene, the whole like early Beatles. The 60s is probably my favorite era of music. I mean,
What's your
favorite
favorite Moody Blues song?
It's gonna sound very corporate and well known, but just Nights in White Satin. It's
Okay.
their biggest hit.
You're connecting.
It
That
is. I'll let
Do
you
it
speak.
again, same time.
It's their connection sometimes gets weird. That's my favorite, but when the poem is played at the end, like you have to have the poem, that's on the end of that song in the record.
Yeah.
You have to have that
Yeah,
for the full experience.
Yeah, but like just what I love about Nights in White Satin is that it's not like the Turtle. Um, those two songs are some of the, I think the 50s and the 60s and how we're recording. Also, if you just remove the Beatles, Turtles coming together and really Nights in White Satin, those are some of the two biggest conceptual powers of just the creative system. I love that, like, it's almost like dark love. Later in the 80s with the goth, but like it's kind of intense aspect of what you do. And it's somewhat mournful, but it's also hopeful. That's what I love most about the mourning, but also the power of hope that you found in those things. And the melody is very good. That's not that in the good. Um, I would say the biggest like things that you embody.
And what was the answer to all of that in the late 60s, 69 was Black.
It basically was which decade is your favorite. So I've already heard 60s, 70s. I would throw the 50s in there. We
Yeah.
learned a lot out of the 50s.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great 50 songs.
But
lot
late
of
60s, Black
songs.
Sabbath and Zeppelin.
I mean, yeah.
Gotta go there. I mean, that's one of my all-time favorites right there is Black Sabbath.
Oh, and I saw Mr. Paul. He said he thought we were going to hear Ozzy. We're actually.
They were waiting because y'all were all talking about all the spiritual realms. They were expecting
well,
the song.
Yeah,
to
I will
pop up.
say this: at our show come Halloween night, at the Hyatt Hotel at Spooky Empire in about 6 months. We are going to perform Mr. Crawley. From,
Ooh, I
it's
want
not
to hear
really.
that. I bet that's going to be good. That'll
Yeah,
be great. Here's what I'm going to do right now. Right now, because we're a live show, we're a live stream, we are a broadcast or a TV show and radio station. I'm going to wrap right here with you, but not with our live audience that is tuned into us. So stand by right over here. I do see you over here. Fill me in sports. I do need to see you too. We do have a sports show coming out. I'm going to wrap here, but not with you. Stand by 100 Meter Scream. Christian Rochelle, another great night on Booth Stars Guitars. Let's tell them good night, but don't go anywhere because we're still here with our audience.
Thank you, guys. Nice to meet you.
thank you. We had a lot of fun. Nice to meet you
Most
too.
definitely. Please tune in, share, like, and subscribe to Booth Stars Guitars anywhere you see Tracy Two-Step and Kristen Rochelle. Here you are. Stand by.
Little bit reckless, you can't hang, you can't handle Texas.